It's day 18 of the farmers' protest, and today is that day when they will be escalating that protest. Now, adding to the list of the connection points or links to the national capital that they are going to block, add to that the all-important Delhi-Jaipur highway. Pictures on your screens are from this morning where you saw capturing of toll booths as well that took place. Let's go across for a live update with my colleague Sukirti Trivedi joining us. Sukirti, give us our exact location and tell us what's been how's the protest looking like today?
Sonar, we are coming to you from the Khidki Dola toll plaza. This is near Gurgaon on the Delhi-Jaipur highway. And my camera person will pan and show you the situation. Currently at this pole is absolutely normal, the traffic going as normal. But there is a certain deployments that have begun. There are certain police vans that are here. There are ambulances that have been placed here. And the crane that you see there to place all of these cemented blocks that you see. In case the farmers arrive here, these cement blocks will be lifted through these cranes, and then they will be placed as barriers. The kind of strategy that we've seen from the authorities side at the Singhu as well as Tikri borders as well. So right now for commuters, it is traffic as usual at this toll plaza. Even on the other side, you will barely see any policemen at this point of time, because as far as the plan of the farmers is concerned from Rajasthan, they are expected to start at about 11 a.m. There is another group of farmers that will be joining them from Rewari and Rohtak, all of those areas as well. And then these combined group of farmers from Haryana and Rajasthan, they will start moving towards Delhi. But here the authorities are planning to block them at the Rajasthan-Haryana border itself. So there are deployments at different points across these toll plazas on the Delhi-Jaipur highway, and that's the plan, that they plan to stop them from coming to the national capital, because already Delhi is blocked on so many sides. So the plan right now is to block the farmers if they arrive, and also to come up with these alternative routes so that the general public does not face inconvenience.
Right. So, Kirti, for people who are just waking up to this news, and a lot of anxiety, especially amongst those who are traveling, as these are key connection points to the national capital, and being a weekend, a lot of to and fro movement happens from there. Earlier, there was a call to block the Delhi-Agra expressway and the highway there as well. That the Taj expressway that had come in, that is not happening?
No, Sonal, at this point of time, the Delhi-Agra expressway is functioning as normal, and there are no plans at this point of time to block that expressway. So the traffic on that route is going to be absolutely normal. And even for people who are taking the Delhi-Jaipur highway today, at least until 12 p.m. we would say you would see usual traffic, because as you can see, I'm standing at the Gurgaon toll, the NH 48. Here the traffic is perfectly normal at this point of time. There are no blockades, no barriers placed. Traffic movement to and fro is absolutely normal. So even here, people who are traveling on the Delhi-Jaipur highway until at least about 12 p.m. things should be normal. Thereafter, they definitely should look at the traffic guidelines that the Delhi and the Gurgaon police will be sending out on their Twitter handle. So they should check those Twitter handles to get live updates of which are the alternative routes that they could take, and the police will be constantly updating those as well. But at least for the beginning of today, traffic as functioning normally, and the public unlikely to face inconvenience, at least in the first half of today.
That's a good piece of advice when it comes to those Twitter handles. We're hoping that police will be quite quick in making people know about that. Also, last question, Sukirti, at this point, looking at all the 6 connection points that are to the national capital, could you quickly take our viewers through what all is blocked and what all is open?
Yes, from the Delhi-Sonipat side, it's the Singhu border that is blocked. There are, of course, kacha lanes or kacha roads, as you call them, or side lanes and other alternative routes that have been announced by the police authorities that one could take for going from Delhi towards Sonipat. Then there is the Delhi-Bahadurgarh highway, which is the Tikri border, that is blocked. There also the alternative routes are available. So Delhi-Sonipat blocked, Delhi-Bahadurgarh blocked. Then comes the Delhi-Ghaziabad or the Delhi-Meerut expressway. That is blocked from one end for people coming from Ghaziabad and Meerut routes towards Delhi. though the Delhi to Ghaziabad movement is normal, but there also one can take the Anand Vihar route and come that side. But Delhi-Meerut Expressway also affected. The Chilla border also has been constantly affected. Sometimes traffic is allowed for only very few points of the day, but that's also is another Delhi-Noida route that has been affected. So people have been taking the DND route. So DND is open for those traveling between Delhi-Noida as well as Delhi-Ghaziabad. They can take that route, but Chilla border affected, the Delhi-Meerut Expressway affected, Delhi-Sonipat highway affected, as well as the Delhi-Bahadurgarh highway. And so far, Delhi-Jaipur highway functioning normally, but expected to get affected post noon today.